welcome into room 442. It is time for Fast Money Football. Once again, Champions League edition, guys. Lots of big matches. Albert, Mikey, myself, Sarah, and I am so excited that the Champions League is back. So many big games. So let's jump right in. Can I get the clock? It's rolling. Let's go. Up first, I have AC Milan and Tottenham. This game actually, I think, is the hardest to figure out. Where's the value? Who's going to win? What to expect? As we saw over the weekend, Milan beat Torino 1-0 after losing 7 matches in a row. They bounced back, and now they're in 4th place. Unlike Tottenham Hotspur losing 4-1 to Leicester, sitting in 5th. Bentancur out for the seat. Like, what is happening to this team? Originally, I wanted to take the draw here, but guys, I gotta back Milan at the San Siro. You brought it up last week, Albert. That is a very tough place to play. And Milan at plus money, plus 145. I'm going for them. Of
course, for Spurs, Milan snapped their losing streak heading into this game. Spurs just beat Man City and get destroyed by Leicester City and lose their most important player in the midfield. I mean, it's going to be a tough matchup, but man, I'm with you. I think Milan takes it.
Tottenham doesn't have the depth. I don't think they have.
It's difficult. You see how bad they are without Romero, right? They'll have him in this game. I think there'll be a bit of a difference there, but Sarah, I think I'm with you. I think Milan at San Siro.
At plus money, too.
Yeah.
It's a pick'em, right? It's a pick'em game.
It is a pick'em. Up next, though, the big match of this week, I think, Bayern Munich versus PSG. Albert has this one, and we saw it just quickly this morning. A couple of very important players in training in Kylian Mbappe and Lionel Messi. Albert, you have over 3 goals for this match, minus 110.
I think anybody would pick over goals in this matchup. You mentioned that Spurs against Milan is a tough one to predict. I think this might be the toughest.
This is
but Christophe Gaultier is saying he's going to leave it up to Kylian Mbappe if he wants to play. He's in training. And you know what Mbappe's going to say. I'm going to play. Looks like Messi's going to play. Neymar. They're going to have that crew back together. And it's huge for them. Out of all the goals that they scored in the Champions League, they've scored 17 of them. They're so important to that attack, obviously. I like PSG at home. If we're to lean towards a winner, I go PSG. But I like goals here. I think Bayern are going to have a really difficult time trying to stop Mbappe, Messi, and Neymar, as many teams have. And going the other way, we've seen that PSG tend to concede goals. They did in almost every single game in the Champions League group stage. So I think over 3 goals is good because you get the push with the 3, get your money back. But I'm liking like a 2-2 here, maybe even a 3-2 for PSG.
Goals make sense in a matchup like this. I mean, but then whenever we're thinking about goals, I could also see this being like a 0-0.
Just to pick a winner here is so tough. There's another bet that I like, just to look at quickly. Jamal Musiala to have a shot on target is around even money. Not a bad bet.
Yeah, not at all. Really quickly, PSG are plus 160. Bayern Munich, actually, the slight favorites at plus 155.
Yeah, another pick 'em.
So do what you want with that. Mikey, you have Club Brugge versus Benfica, and you are taking Benfica minus 118.
Yeah, it's probably the most one-sided matchup, I think, out of all the games so far. And the numbers back that up. And to be honest, I'm not going to get bold. I'm not going to get brave here. I'm just going to stick with the favorite, and that's Benfica. Benfica this entire season, we're talking all competitions. We're talking Champions League. We're talking Cups. We're talking the league. They've only lost 2 matches, and that was twice to Braga, who is a very good team in the Portuguese league. While Club Brugge, they've faltered a little bit, slightly, and to be honest, they've never played Benfica in the past. But they've played Portuguese opposition about 4 or 5 times. And the last 4 or 5 times, they've lost 4 of the last 5 matches. And Benfica right now is a different breed. They still have quality players. I think Benfica gets the job done here.
I will say Club Brugge has had a great UCL story this season, but I'm with you. I think this is where it will come to an end. It's just a different caliber. Benfica, like you said, has been on fire. They have a solid squad. Joao Mario, your guy.
Tons of goals, good defense. And you mentioned this earlier. I think it was near the end of the World Cup. One of your dark horses to win it all. Benfica, right?
Benfica, yeah.
They have the team. They have a type of team that can surprise. Because defensively, they're fantastic. At home, you can't touch them at home. That's how good they are. I mean, domestically for Club Brugge, I think it's not going so well. And I think that might translate into the Champions League.
Yeah. All right, guys. Final game, Dortmund versus Chelsea. In Dortmund, I'm taking Dortmund to win here, plus 145. Listen, Chelsea, guys, they've not given me anything to rely on here. They haven't won a game since the new year. They've bought half of the players in world football, and they can't get it together. I just think right now, Dortmund, the last time they lost was in November, I think the 16th against Wolfsburg. They've been on fire, and they're also scoring insane amounts of goals. I'm talking 6-2, 5-1s. Dortmund, and it's everyone scoring for this team. They're scoring from all angles. So for me, I just think, why not take the home team plus money and the team that has something to back themselves on? Easy.
There's something with Chelsea. I feel like they're kind of putting it together, though. I don't know if it's going to come that quickly, but João Felix looks really good. So does Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea might have a chance. Oh, what a buzzer beater.
All right, guys. So that's it for your Fast Money Football Champions League Week edition. We'll be back on Friday covering the Premier League as per usual.